Lizard lunge. Fuck. This is so silly. Lizard lunge is my favorite posture for hip mobility. So it's going to target our notoriously short and tight hip flexors in the front side of your hip crease. It's going to hit a little bit of the hamstrings and also focusing again on chest opening. So the reason this is important for climbers is the more hip mobility you have, the more techniques you are able to use in your climbing. So whether that's a really high step or whether you're stemming basically in the splits, having hip mobility in the front side of the hip and some hamstring flexibility is really going to help you achieve those techniques. So this one can be modified in a couple of different ways and made more challenging by extending the shape even further. So you're going to start in a lunge with one foot forward and one foot wiggling as far back behind you as it can reach. So when you're at the fullest extent of your lunge, your back heel is spiking straight up and your front knee is directly over your front heel. So your hands are going to be inside of your foot. And to start, if this is already a lot of sensation, you might use a prop, a rock, a stump would work, a block, whatever you need, so that your chest can be lifted rather than hunched over towards the ground. So initially, you might have the back knee down and the toes are untucked, so the top of your foot is resting to the floor. You're going to focus on hip, the front side of the back hip, and really trying to tuck your tail under rather than letting your tailbone spin towards the ceiling. So when you're in your lunge, all you have to do to get more sensation in this hip flexor is tuck your tail. It doesn't have to be visual, it could just be a sensation and kind of that reminder of actively, continuously tucking your tail throughout the entire thing. Just to make sure that the knee is safe, make sure that your knee is tracking in the same line as your middle toe. So the knee isn't going to be falling to the side or rocking in, it's just moving straight ahead and knee is pointing towards the ceiling. So from this shape, use your block to start. Back knee can be up or down, but focusing on tucking your tail and drawing your chest forward. Hopefully feeling a lot of sensation in the front of your back hip and a little bit of sensation in the hamstring in your front leg. So to make this more intense, palms could be to the floor, back toes could be tucked, still trying to leverage your chest forward, or even starting to walk your hands forward. Okay. The other thing you can bring into this shape is turning on your hamstring to build a little strength there. So if your heel is planted into the floor, if you start to pull your heel towards your body, it doesn't actually slide, but just engaging the hamstring to squeeze your heel towards your body, you're going to start to feel your hamstring light up and work for you in that shape. So both stretching it and strengthening it at the same time. So do 5 rounds of breath on one side, make yourself back into your down dog shape, and then see if you can step directly into the second side and find that same shape again. Looks happy, what is it? High steps. That's okay, we can cut it out.
All right, hello, my name's Alex.
I'm Aubrey.
Thank you so much for watching this video, sticking it through with us. Hit the subscribe button if you want more updates on future climbing training progression videos.
You can always find 15 minutes to do something that's really therapeutic, really helpful to help your climbing through a simple progression of postures. So that's what we tried to create.
Absolutely. High five.